I'd like to offer an outsider's perspective on the situation regarding peace and security in the Southern African region. From my perspective, I think it is clear that the situation in the Democratic Republic of Congo is one of the most serious issues facing not only Southern Africa, but the world, indeed the world as a whole. If we look at the figures, the conflict is the deadliest conflict the world is facing today. Most certainly since the end of the Cold War, and possibly even since World War II. Although the figures are disputed, it has been reported that more than 5.4 million people have died from conflict there. The vast majority, more than 90% of those, have died from non-violent means, through starvation, through disease, sickness. Now, what this tells us is that, yes, it is very difficult to stop violence. That is something that we know very well. But there is always something that can be done about the results of those violence, the consequences of that violence. In this case, sickness and starvation. And I think this is very reflective of this missing attention from the outside world. Now, attention from the outside world is not necessarily always a positive thing. Of course, many powerful countries have their own interests in intervening in many different forms. And this can have an extremely negative impact. But by the same token, if we look at where the resources are, the resources that can be mobilized to put an end to this suffering, or at least alleviate it in some way, then I think the outside world certainly has a major role to play in a positive sense, if it can be maintained in a positive sense. And I think this is something that definitely needs considerably more attention in the outside world. Thank you.